Hi everyone, thanks again for joining me for this week's Soulmate Oracle reading. Now for those of you who are just tuning in, my name is Anne and I give general love readings focusing more on spiritual connections, and that includes all types of soulmates, the twin flames, twin rays, karmic connections, and past life love connections as well. Now, if you're just landing on this video and the dates don't match up to what is in the description area or on the title, basically this reading video was sent to you to give you a message, and basically these are messages coming from the divine, not coming from me. I'm here just like a messenger and to reveal these messages in order for you to take to your highest good, to use them for your highest good. Basically we get messages, we get signs from different videos, different areas. We can see it on TV, we can see it everywhere. And that's what I want to do, is I want to help you find what it is that you need to know in order to empower your love relationship. I also offer personal readings, and the links are down below. You can get either a phone, chat, or email reading if you choose to get a personal reading, or you can watch my reading videos. I do release a video every single week, and I've been pretty consecutive. I do plan on releasing more videos in the future, as I mentioned before in my previous videos, but it's been very challenging with the time lately since the diagnosis with my dog Kisses. As many of you already know, she's a Westie with diabetes, and it's been going really well, but it's just the timing on everything, you know, with the injections and everything else. So I do explain this in other videos, so I don't want to get into that, but she's doing great for those of you who have asked me, and thank you all for reaching out and your concern, your thoughts and prayers. It really means a lot to me, and I just want to thank you all for subscribing to me. For those of you who are liking, commenting, sharing, it means so much to me because this has been a very difficult journey for all of us, and I try to create like an energy exchange for you and I, so that we can, you know, empower our lives together. Everybody is, you know, we'll have our good days and bad days, and nobody's perfect. So what you see on the surface, always remember there's more going on, and, you know, giving everybody support, like there's a community of us. So I try to reach out, you guys reach out to me. It's wonderful. I really appreciate it, and I love you guys for it, and I plan to be there for you all as well. This week we're going to be focusing more on the love relationship areas with divine partners, and like I explained in a previous video, sometimes I focus more on spirituality, sometimes more on what you need to know for your own soul, so you can basically empower yourself, because I can't tell you what to do, nobody can, but basically these videos are to help you, to help yourself. Okay, so if any of you are just tuning in, you can subscribe to my channel if you'd like to get a video that I release every week into your inbox. And like I said, I want to just thank everybody for giving me the support. It means a lot to me. So without further delay, let's begin. Okay, I've shuffled the cards and meditated, asking the angels on what we need to know in order to empower our relationships and to take with us the messages that are necessary for us to know for this week and for the upcoming weeks, as we roll now into Mercury retrograde soon and Venus retrograde is ending. The cards that I've used were the beautiful Oracle of the Unicorns, one of my favorite decks. I have to use it today. And the first card that I pulled, Rebirth. Okay, and as you can see, a beautiful unicorn in the center of this lovely rose. There is so much magic, there is so much energy as this unicorn is actually being reborn out of this rose, and the colors are just magnificent. If you could see, it's just one of few that are just like, they really call out to you, like the message that is behind this card. I could just gaze into it for hours. And as it says on the bottom, rebirth. Reinvent yourself, give life to your dreams, create a new reality. Okay. Now, because the energies are changing so much lately, it seems like there is just so much that we are adapting to, especially with Venus retrograde going to an end, going direct, I should say, and Mercury retrograde just starting to come in. Basically, it's a combination of energies that are just flowing through. And I have to say, it may feel like it's an intense time that you can't handle it. I mean, kind of like if you were feeling as if a volcano is ready to erupt, or you don't know how much more you can take. The Divine Masculine knows this. The Divine Masculine has been feeling this, and it's kind of like energy that's just been, sorry about that, it just bothers me. It's kind of like energy is just being poured through. And as we get like deeper now into the retrograde and coming to an end of a retrograde, we kind of like are not feeling ourselves. And the Divine Masculine has been getting to the point where letting go of a lot, as we've been seeing in the previous weeks, letting go, releasing. But now it's coming to a time where Divine Masculine is starting to think about things in a new light, maybe letting go of everything. And despite of everything that's been happening over these past few months, there's a rebirth about to happen. And now the rebirth may not occur on your time, on my time, on their time, on whoever's time. It's actually the divine timing. When divine union happens, now with twin flame, soulmates, divine partners, it has to happen when both energies are complete. Basically, not just when one is ready and the other one isn't. Because I know we talk a lot about different types of connections, and this one I'm specifically going to the divine partners. And that could be any type of soulmate, by the way. So I'm not just targeting twin flames or twin rays or karmic connections or soulmates, but actually the divine partner that is in your life. Now, a rebirth is about to take place. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean that they are going to change and transform in a complete different person, although we can do that deep inside. When we go through an awakening, we actually kind of like rebirth our whole lives. We're reborn. And when we go through this, we are actually different people, because I know when I went through my awakening many, many years ago, the first awakening, I should say, I was very young. I was in my teens, I have to say the truth. And when I went through it, I did not know what was going on with my life. And experiencing these awakenings can occur in increments, and you can actually have them periodically. So they're kind of like a recap of something that is occurring, or you may just need to rejuvenate that energy inside of you. So the rebirth is occurring. The rebirth is going on with you and your divine partner. Now, maybe you haven't met your divine partner, maybe you're looking for your divine partner, but whatever the case is, there is a new beginning, something new that's about to change with your divine partner. Divine Masculine is letting go. So now it all depends on when the two of you are actually ready for this union. And it can happen now, or it can happen many years from now. So there is no telling, and no one can give you that. As psychic as I am, and as others are, they can't tell you that, because it's all about the work you're doing. See, we're sent on this earth in order to perform the work in our lives to empower ourselves. Now, you can find yourself getting like to the point where you say, well, I've been working on myself, I've been doing everything right, and I'm getting there. I'm closer than I think I am. I think I'm there. Maybe you're not. Maybe there's something else that you need to work on. I don't know that for sure, because when you think you actually are missing something. So if that makes sense, everybody is different, and I'm not here to judge nobody, and I'm not here to tell you, but look deeper inside. Maybe there's something else, and then you say, hey, and now I know what it is. There's always something, there's always something we can work on, and it'll continue. Despite of when you're with your divine partner, or you're not with your twin flame, or you're not with your soulmate, you will still find things that you need to work on. And it happens every single day of your life. You're always working on yourself. But in order to get to the divine union, that's another story, you need to work on something huge, something inside of you, okay? So let's go to the next card. Expansion. And this beautiful, it's not a unicorn. I know it's another type of beautiful being. It's in the Oracle of the Unicorn, so it is part of the unicorn family. And as it says here, the card is saying that spread your wings and soar, share your message and shine your light, show the world that you are what you're made of. Okay, so because this card is coming out to us and letting us know that it's time, I'm just going to put my phone and vibrate. Yeah. So because this card is telling us that we need to spread our wings, we need to explore, we need to let go and just live. Divine Masculine wants to do this. This is part of the rebirth. This is part of what our ego is taking us. Our ego is most likely the culprit here in a lot of people's lives. And, you know, I have to say mine as well, because we don't always let ourselves shine the way we should. I do it every day, and I'm sure you do it, but there's always something that takes over, and you say, well, I can't, I'm preoccupied, or I'm doing this, or I can't explore this. You know what? You can. In your own way, in your own time. That's why I have planners. You know, that's why I plan all of these things. When you plan it, you know you're going to do it. You put it out there. You set out the intention behind it, and maybe you even put a date on it. I don't know. You have to do this. You have to spread your wings. You have to let go. Now, if you're in a relationship that you're feeling restricted, and what I mean by restricted is you're not able to tell this person your true feelings, or you're not able to be the person you want to be with this person because maybe she doesn't understand, because she's so caught up in the way things need to be and everything is organized. That's okay, but that's not who you are. And maybe there's something that is coming through that you need to talk, you need to open up, you need to let go and spread your wings. Maybe you're in a relationship that you feel restricted, that you need to rethink about things, because sometimes this happens. And I'm not saying that, I'm not judging. Like I said, these readings are not made for me to, I'm not making these readings to tell you what to do, but help you, to guide you. So that's why I use different topics to talk about and bring up different situations to help you understand. So I just wanted to clear that up, because I've had a lot of people ask me questions when I say things, and I'm not pointing fingers. So maybe you're in a relationship that you're just feeling stuck, and you know that there is somebody else that maybe you're drawn to, and maybe you've been involved with this person and you just can't make it because you're feeling deprived, because maybe you don't feel like you're good enough. However you're taking this relationship, whatever you're thinking about this relationship, it's time to explore. Now, everybody has their own ways. I'm not saying to leave the current person you're with. Maybe you became roommates. Maybe it's just a relationship that is just on the surface. You guys are not really in a romantic relationship, but though it just feels right because you guys shared a rent, or you guys share a life together, that you just feel like it's just, this is the way it's meant to be. Like I said, I'm not here to tell you what to do, but you really need to think about your life, because we've all been there. We've all experienced some form of just going through the motions of the routine every day, okay? And you've had a taste of other types of like flings, or not flings, I shouldn't say, maybe more of like crushes, and you know that there is more out there, and you're seeing other people and you're saying, I think I need this. Maybe there is someone you're involved with, and maybe you feel like maybe I should just take the plunge because I know that this person is meant for me, and you want to explore it. So however this has given you some type of motivation in your life to do something, it's time to spread your wings, whatever that may be. I feel like a lot of people sometimes don't get it, and they just feel like they have to be in a certain type of situation. I'm not saying married people, I'm not saying single people, I'm just saying that people just think that that's the way it's meant to be. Maybe you're not even in a relationship, but you feel like, I need somebody to be like, sweep me off my feet and take me away from everything. You know, like that commercial we used to see, Calgon, take me away. Oh, how beautiful that would be. But guys, if you don't make it happen, it's never really going to happen for you. And guess what? You're always going to feel restricted. You're always going to feel like the grass is greener on the other side, but you can't get there. This card is telling you it's time to just explore. And I'm not saying to make a drastic change. Maybe 2019 is going to be your year for love. And I pray that it does. I hope everybody has so much love and, you know, so much compassion in their hearts that they feel love for themselves, because that's who the person that I feel like they really need to love. And whatever this may be, whatever is going on in your life, really rethink it and get out there. Okay, so let's go to the next card. Ah, magic. And we've gotten this card before, and I love this card. It's so beautiful. As you can see, there's a tiny little fairy here next to this beautiful unicorn with the colors. I think it's my favorite card of the deck, because I just love purple. I love pink. I love yellow. And I love rainbows. And as if many of you saw my post on Instagram, you know that rainbows is like, it's like so beautiful, and unicorns. Okay, so anyways, enough about the colors. As the card says, magic, make a wish, believe in unicorns, magic surrounds you. And it does. You know what? Magic is magical. Magic is beautiful. Magic is something that we create in our hearts. Now, maybe it doesn't exactly, we can make things happen like we see on TV. You know, like you can't make something fly, or you can't make something magically disappear or magically reappear. Although in your heart, the magic starts there, and it does exist. Just like we talk about these beautiful unicorns. Maybe we don't see them flying, you know, like the way we see our horses and our, you know, our other beautiful animals. But you know what? In our hearts, they do exist. And you know what? When you are a believer, like I am, you believe in magic, you believe in miracles, you believe that these things can occur. Divine Feminine is starting to see this. Divine Feminine is starting to get it. And like we talked about before in the previous readings, because it seems like it follows up from the previous reading, doesn't it? It seems like it just matches up. It's something how the universe just gives us these messages, and we just use them for our highest good because they interact with each other. This is real, guys. This is so real because the magic is inside of you, and Divine Feminine is starting to feel the magic, feeling the love, feeling the compassion. And that's where working on yourself comes in. Because when you feel enlightened, remember that. When you're feeling enlightened and your vibration is like through the roof, it's like lifted up high. Your vibration is super high. That's what the vibration is. A lot of people ask me, what is a vibration? It's when you're feeling good about yourself. You're really uplifted. This is when you actually attract love. Seriously. And I'm not talking about, oh, my mom loves me, my dad loves me, my sister, my brother, my coworkers, my friends. No, I'm talking about real love from other people. Because family, you know, family is family, okay? Friends are friends. But when you really have the love, the magic inside of you, you attract love. Did you ever see some people, like, they look like they're so loved and people love them from all over, and sometimes you get a little envious. I know, we all do that, and we're like, wow, they're so loved. You know why? Because they love themselves and because they're attracting the love. But as we have a lot of love, there is a lot of people who are the opposite towards us. I hate to say that, but it's true. When there is love, there is hate. And so, you know what? We don't pay attention to that. We just, you know, push it away. We ignore it. We block it. That's what you have to do. So wherever you are, there's always negative and positive, but we always focus on the love and the magic. And you can make that magic happen. Make a wish. Make a wish to yourself. Maybe let's do that this week. Let's put it out there in our journals, in a diary, or, you know, maybe on your phone, the notes. Make a wish, or make several wishes. You know what? Who says one wish has got to be, you know, like it's got to be written just one wish? We have so many wishes, and especially now, right before, you know, Thanksgiving, or it's a time of gratitude in the holidays. I mean, it's a time for the love to be expressed, and we're not going into the holiday season just yet, but it's a time to plan for things and make that magical. You know, we like that glitter, positive, light, beautiful, shiny stuff. I mean, I know I'm drawn to it. I love the colors of everything. So whatever you're drawn to, let's try to like get inspired by it. And that's what's going to help us to find the love. Now, when I talk about love, I'm talking about you finding love. Maybe it's with your current partner right now. Maybe you're feeling like this person is not giving to you and not paying attention to you, or just not responding or not texting you back. You know, that is very common. You know, we've gotten so used to these gadgets and phones and you know, just everything relies now on when is she going to text me or call me, or when is he going to text me or call me? When are they going to pay attention to me? Because I'm here and I'm paying attention to them. Why aren't they paying attention to me? Maybe because you need to just like pay attention to yourself. Seriously. Time is sometimes not with our sync of time. It's like whenever the time is right, it's going to happen. You know, if it's going to happen or if it isn't going to happen, you will find out. You will know if this person is sincere or if this person isn't, because once you start loving yourself, maybe it's you that needs to love yourself so that you can find that love. So like I said, there's a lot of different areas you can look at. Or maybe it's just because you need to love yourself so that you can draw that person to love you, or that person loves you but is not expressing the love. I mean, I don't want to get into words where people are getting confused, but you got the idea. So the original messages that you're getting is the actual message that's being given to you. Okay, so let's go to the last card. Flow. And as you can see, if I can clear it up, 2 unicorns. We got 2. And it looks like they're just going along with the flow. They're just prancing around in the clouds, in the beautiful green clouds, which represents the heart chakra and which represents love. It's the color of love, and it says on the bottom, flow, find an easier path. There we go. Flow, find an easier path forwards, surrender the outcome. Release your expectations. Yes, as you could see, find an easier path forwards. There we go. And surrender the outcome. Just release all your expectations. Go through the flow. You know what? Going through the flow, going through the motions with the love that you have in your heart is actually going to help you to find what path you need to be on. Yeah. This is all about your path. This is all about the path that you're on right now. And, you know, a lot of people will ask themselves, what path am I on? I don't understand it. What am I supposed to do with all of this? My life is not going in a right direction right now. And it's like a volcano. Like I said, don't let it get to you guys, because a lot of people have been feeling this, but a lot of people have also been finding themselves with all of this. Seriously. You know, when we go through these energy shifts, a lot of good comes out of it. You know, maybe not everybody is going to experience the same, because everybody, you know, kind of like manifests, you know, spiritual energy differently, their own soul center. They need to examine it. They need to run through it. But when you allow the energies to flow through, you know, not fighting it. Yeah, we go through a lot of stuff, and, you know, like myself, I've been explaining, guys, what's been happening. You know, with Kisses, it's very emotional, but though at the same time, I'm seeing this dog, like, just, you know, just heal, and, you know, she gives me so much motivation. So what I'm trying to say is, find that motivation inside of you. When things go kind of like in an opposite direction than what you've expected, don't have no expectations. Just go with the flow. Because guess what? You've gotten stronger. You actually are an inspiration. And you know what? There's even more love flowing through your heart, because you're how could I say, you have that gratitude of how things are turning out. And when you take it one step at a time, you can see how things are being given back to you, the blessings. You know, nothing is perfect. And I have to say, we all go through it. We all have our own issues. And, you know, it's not something we want to express to the world, but sometimes it's good to talk to somebody. It's good to just express it. It's good to vent out, find somebody that can just, you know, be there for you. And then you can be there for them, because when you release, you actually let go. Maybe you're hearing yourself, but you're not really, how could I say, letting them have all your energy. It's not like you're dumping all of that energy out on them, but you're actually hearing yourself and, you know, explain what you're doing to that person, you know, in a sense that you're talking, but you need to hear yourself, you know, and you want maybe their opinion or, you know, what their take on it. It's always good to talk. It's always good to communicate. Like I said, in order for rebirth to happen and to expand your spiritual energy, to spread your wings, to explore, you need to believe in the magic that's in your heart and let it flow through. Because by doing all of this, this is where the love is. The love is inside of you. We're going through a lot of energy shifts, like I said, and, you know, with everything that's happening right now, and especially with the holidays, I know a lot of people don't want to hear about, you know, the holidays coming in. If you celebrate, if you don't celebrate, whatever it is, but it is still a time of love. And coming into the new year, that's another thing. A lot of people go through, you know, kind of like withdrawal and you know, kind of like purging and just letting go. And that's fine. We all go through it. We all let go. You know what's a good time to do when you're feeling like this? Declutter. Yes. You know, that could be something that you can work on, because when you declutter everything, you're actually getting rid of a lot of stuff. And I'm not talking about like just working on yourself. I'm talking about the physical stuff. Maybe there is some old coats or jackets or boots or blankets or just stuff in your house that maybe one piece can make a big difference in your life, because it is a part of spirituality in this sense, because you're hanging on to something because you're sentimental over it. But though you're not really sentimental, it's just because you had it for so long. And it's like, is it making your life any better? No. You know what? Maybe someone that you can donate. I give to a place where it's like the city mission, and they donate to different charities or whatever charity that needs it. That you feel good because you've given something that maybe you thought was just sitting there collecting dust. Well, of course, dust it off. Don't give something dusty. But you know what I'm saying. More like you're helping you're helping your environment inside of you and around you, that person is so grateful that they got that, you know, like whatever item it is. I'm just giving an example. Maybe it's that coat and those boots because it's becoming winter soon and it's getting cold and, you know, you're helping. Things like this, I always find that it helps me and it charges me, because then I want to do more. And the more you do, the more better you feel deep inside. So when you give, it's a positive energy exchange. Just like I've always said with these readings that I give, they're not readings that I'm giving to you to tell you what to do, but actually to help you, inspire you, to take to your highest good, to use whatever it is that I'm getting, the messages from above, so that you can help yourself, because it's all about you helping yourself and, you know, empowering your soul center to get better with love. It's all about love, guys. Love is like rules everything. Love is sacred. And you know what? You all have it because we're all the same. Just everybody is unique. That's all. That's all the difference is with people in general, okay? So I hope that this reading has helped you and you can resonate with the messages, because in many ways it has resonated with me, and it always does, because it seems like the messages are being given to everyone, universal. They're everything. If it doesn't resonate with you, I invite you to come back, maybe check out the reading again. Sometimes when we're not focused, we're preoccupied with stuff going on, we can't really listen to it. So maybe save it in your favorites, or, you know, put it in your folders or whatever you do with it. But also, if you know someone that may need it, that can benefit from them, by all means, please share it. Okay, so I just want to thank you guys all for liking, commenting, and sharing. You know, I always tell you guys this every week, and I will, because I give a lot of gratitude to having this opportunity to come to you guys and help you guys, because it makes me feel good. It charges me up, that I feel like I want to do more, and I will do more. And I just say I love you guys with all my heart. And if you have any questions, please post them down in the comments area. Also, if you'd like to get your own personalized reading, the links are down in the comments. The links are down in the description area. I'm getting tongue-tied. But yeah, you can also visit my blogs. I have several blog articles that explain more about soulmates and twin flames. Also, if you're not subscribed, I hope you can, because I do release a video every week. And also my newsletter that I do release every week as well. And I offer different types of, sometimes specials, and especially when the holidays are coming up. So be sure to check that out, okay? So I think that's all for now. So until next time, God bless you all. Namaste.